is Muncie right there. It's Monday morning. I'm getting ready to take the truck home for the first time. I'm actually getting ready to drive this truck for the first time too. I've never drove it, so I'm gonna try and stick you somewhere, but I don't exactly know where to put you that's stable. So I'll do the best I can so you can see this stuff. Maybe when I get home, if I don't shoot any of this stuff, I'll get you in later, but here goes nothing, I guess. On the show, on the Chad Keegan YouTube channel show. Probably gonna get bounced around a little bit here. It's actually nice and warm in here since they warmed it up. I can't see for shit out of mirrors, but I guess we'll see. Took off in third, had run pushed in, but it's what it is. I never drove this truck before. Start squealing around 18. Oh yeah, it goes right into gear. It's fine. I just gotta figure this throttle out. It comes down a little bit lower and stuff like that, so it's not bad though. I told the kids, I said by the time I get back to the interstate and stuff like that, I'll have it figured out. But and the clutch is kind of at a weird spot for me. I'm not used to it. Brakes are good. Oh yeah, the shifter tight, so that's awesome. A little bit of rattling and stuff going on, but nothing too bad. Get my phone on, check the speed. Which I'll do at the stop. I'll turn my speedometer on. It feels like we're going a little bit faster than 45. A little bit of wind gap over there. The belts really aren't too bad for it to be running all the time. Oil pressure is good. It's at 70 right now. Probably could use some shocks. It's just kind of thumping around a little bit, but other than that, it's really not too bad of a ride. It's actually kind of comfortable. Oh, the seat's really nice, being an old Eldorado. Okay, don't need to do that. Figure out where the seatbelt is. Must be a lap belt. Sure is. Yeah, this clutch here is really throwing me off because of where it's at and stuff. Get in there. Oh, it's gonna bring a something I can't remember. I do have this though, that way if anybody hollers at me I can hear them. No, I didn't do that, folks. I lied to you. So I'm gonna do it right now. The speedometer up. So that's, you just got the first ride of me and Muncie shifting this for the first time, not knowing what I'm doing. There's a stop sign. I need to put in the address for the house so I can figure out where we're going. So I'll be right back. Well, I don't know. You'll see me when you see me, I guess, but at least you got that. Brakes. The clutch being over this far is really like throwing me off and wigging me out. I did go into high range, so I'm talking because this has got the 13 splitter up here. This old stone, this is the first time I've ever drove anything like this too, so. Like probably 3 miles off right now. I'm pushing 60 in the truck. There is a throttle lock here, which is nice. My dumb ass, I'm sitting here pushing these, trying to figure it out because I'm not used to, you know, I'm used to the 3 in the blue and the 2 in Frank and being colored, and I thought this one was in already, but it wasn't. Yeah, this feels good at 60. I like it. Brakes are good, man. They're not super touchy, but they're on it when you need them to, and no, this thing doesn't have analog brakes, so if you hit them and you're on wet pavement and stuff like that, you're gonna end up sliding. You gotta always be mindful about driving old equipment, but I'm gonna get off here again. I'm sure this is all you can see, so this could all be like useless footage. Well, I got her, boys. I'm bringing her home. She got some speed wobble. Definitely gonna need some new tires to soften the blow and some new shocks on the front. Because, boys, she got some speed wobble and there's some rattlage, but we'll get that all squared away and taken care of, if you know what I mean. Come on. Well, just stop back at the Flying J there and grab the splash of fuel, put 50 in. The fuel gauge works fine. The speedo and the odometer reading and the hours are all working too, so that's nice. This thing rides rough because it sits all the time. The tires are probably got flat spots from sitting all year and then just being run in the season. So that'll need addressed, but other than that, it's not bad. It's got the bad speed wobble once you hit like 62 miles per hour. So right now I'm just going 56 because I really don't care. Every bridge I hit, the thing sounds like it's gonna fall apart. Like this dash panel right here at the top keeps on shifting over, so I'll have to address that. It'll definitely need tires, so that's one thing I'll have to start looking for. But other than that, it's not bad. It's just bridges and stuff like that. The Blue Chuck rode exactly like this. And when I first got it home, because it never got used and it just sat and those springs were so tight in the back and stuff, this could definitely need some new shocks too, because these are probably the original ones on the front, who knows. But other than that, the truck is immaculate shape. It's running great. The engine's running great. I checked to see if there was there's no oil leaks, there's no drips, there's no nothing under this truck. Because after I filled it up, I pulled it over into a spot, and then I went inside and got my receipt and used the restroom and stuff to wash my hands. And I come out and I did a walk around and I climbed around on the truck, got my phone out, my light, and looked at everything, and there's nothing. So it's completely amazing. It's the nicest truck I've ever paid set amount of cash for, which is none of your business, so don't ask, because I'm going to tell you it's none of your business. So worry about yourself and your own trucks, you're fine. But other than that, this thing is straight cherry. All the lights work. Got to figure out where the brights are at. I don't know if they're on the dash or what, or if there's a foot pedal or something somewhere to pull for them. I know the wipers and stuff are up there, but I don't see anything for the brights on the dash, so it's just what it is. I'll figure it out when I stop into the international dealership. I'll see if they can give me some lessons on the thing. That way I can get more familiar with it. So that's where I'm headed now. I'll probably just go there, because whether Todd's there or not, I'm still going to go there and have Craig look at it and see if they can run me the build sheet. I'm super satisfied with this purchase. I'm totally in love with this truck. But yeah, good times thanks to trucking, folks. Kids are already gone. I told them just go ahead because I was going to have to go so slow, and I didn't want them to have to sit there and wait. Here, I'll crank it up for you a little bit. Can't even really hear the turbo. Pyro meter even works. Okay, there's the belt squealing, and we're doing 60, so I'll have to address those. Once I get the cab up and look at it and do like a wash, pressure wash and clean, I'll check them out, probably get some new ones, throw them on, hopefully I can get rid of that squeal. But the fan runs all the time, so I'm going to have to get a hub. James says he's got some down at the ranch. I should be able to grab one and just slap right on here. The temperature gauge is running, it's a 180 thermostat, so it's staying right around 180. The voltage is up over 14 right now. The oil pressure is about 64-ish. So, and the air gauges haven't really dropped down any from what I've seen, except for when I've used the brakes, which I'm not using the brakes unless I need to stop. So, yeah, I'm ecstatic about it, thrilled. But here we go, some bumps. So I'm gonna get off here and get this thing home. Well, I'm just pulling out of the Defiance Truck Sales and Service. Just got the state inspection done. I was actually able to get a schematics build sheet because somebody had already ordered one once before, and it was just on there, and he's like, dude, these things cost 300 bucks, I'm gonna make your day. And then he took me upstairs to his attic where he has a bunch of spare parts that we dug around, and I said, I just need this panel. So he looked for it real quick, and he found one. He said, what do you want for it? He gave me a price, so I said, cool. So that's what I'm talking about, baby. Well, I'm back at the house. I just left the Defiance Truck Sales. Todd was like, what you got that little gym there out there? What you got going on? I told him, he come out and looked at it. He's like, wow. Then he's like, I'm about to make your day. I'm like, what, dude? He says, the schematics page is $300. And somebody had already paid for it and had it on there. So I got a schematics page for free. $300 and paid dime. I paid $3.50 for the state inspection. So now I can go get this title swapped over to my name and stuff. And then start going through some things. Put it right here for now because I don't want to park it out here. If I want to be able to get into it and do anything, I kind of want it right there because I would like to jack the cab up and kind of get my eyes on everything. Oh, and I did find out some more information that unfortunately the farmer who owned it didn't know because they just didn't seem to know too much about the truck. But having that schematics page, I said, oh, the mechanic in there was asking me, what is it, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, I think it's a 350 big cam. And he looked at the page because I'm like, I'm trying to find the rear ends, blah, blah, blah. And he, looks like we got a little sling from somewhere. Can't tell what it is. I'll have to sniff around and see what it is. It's probably from this thing. It's probably, yeah, the cap's off that from bouncing around and getting the shit kicked out of it so much. So I got some fluids bouncing out of that. Not a big deal. Jump up there real quick and throw that cap on and get my toolbox out of here. But anyways, he found out it's a 290. NTC 290, and it's got 444 rear ends on it. So that's probably why the highway speed I was only going it. But I could have went faster if I'd had better tires on it and I didn't have the speed wobble I had. But I mean, it reminds me exactly like the blue truck when I brought it home. It's the exact same stuff. Some of those hoses really don't look too bad. So I don't know, once I get the cab jacked up and figured out and stuff like that, I may bring you back so you can see that stuff. I'll probably take these airlines off and throw them on Frank, to be honest with you, because they're brand new. And oh, this one's probably going to get some new whole set or something maybe someday. So we'll see. Need to see if I can find me one of these somewhere. I'd really like another one of these so I can put one right over there. I would move the pump somewhere else, stick this on there, and have two, if you know what I mean. So that's some plans and goals for the future. Definitely want to stay tuned because it's not gonna be every series or video is gonna be this truck. It's gonna be bouncing back and forth between Frank and running Frank and then doing some stuff on this, or depending on where I'm at and what I'm doing, you know, it'll be different adventures because I'll still be down at James Pretty's probably helping him out. So I guess for now, first thing I need to do is get this thing the cab jacked up and maybe wash it, and then I definitely need to start taking that interior out because it's super gross. So we'll see what happens though. I may I don't know, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So hopefully you guys enjoy, like, share, subscribe. You're gonna have to definitely keep tuning into the channel because you're gonna want to see this thing when it's done. I can tell you that much right now.